Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for January. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. But let's get into it. At the end of the reading, I'll pull a card from the Rooted Women Oracle deck for you, so stick around for that. Alrighty, what is going on with Aquarius for the month of January, please? This is you. This is what crosses you or your challenge. Your conscious energy. Your unconscious energy, your past, your future, attitude towards a situation, energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alrighty, quick overview before we get into the clarifications. For your energy for the month of January, Aquarius, you get to the Six of Pentacles. So feeling very abundant, very generous with your finances or your time, your energy. This could also be accepting help from somebody financially, or, doesn't have to always be materially, just kind of being receptive to others people's advice and well wishes, if that makes sense. But also, just being very generous, it seems like. Because what's crossing you is the Ace of Pentacles. So it does seem like there are a lot of new financial opportunities, maybe new job opportunities coming your way. So it feels like you're kind of giving off this vibe of generosity, kind of like what you give, you will receive almost. But for your conscious energy, you do get the Eight of Cups. So feeling a little bit emotionally disconnected. Or emotionally disconnecting from some sort of situation, walking away from sort of situation that is no longer serving you. For your unconscious energy, you get to the Emperor. So very structured, very kind of like a masculine energy, deep within you, wanting things to be exactly how they should be in your mind, very kind of rule, like wanting to stick to the rules and regulations of things. For your past, you do get to the Three of Swords. So some sort of heartbreak, separation, loss in the past there that caused you a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. For your future energy, you get the Wheel of Fortune. So luck may be on your side in the future. The wheel is always turning. So if you are kind of struggling a little bit now, you can expect that to turn in your favor. Or kind of just, deciding to go with the flow of things a little bit. Realizing that not everything can be in your control. For your attitude towards a situation, you do get the Four of Cups. So I feel like you are a little bit disconnected from your emotions. Again, with that Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups here. Seems like you're a little apathetic at the moment. Seems like nothing is really satisfying you. You're pretty disappointed with everything, even though you do have these financial opportunities coming your way and the money's flowing in. Seems like it's kind of just yeah, so what? For the energy that surrounds you may not be aware of, you get to the Hierophant. So tradition, this could be maybe a mentor coming into your life that you don't realize, or kind of maybe following a bit of a more tried and true path. For your hopes and fears, you get to the Ten of Cups. So that is domestic harmony, happy family life, good community of people around you. Not sure why that would be also in your fears, maybe fear of losing that. For your possible outcome of the situation, you get to the Hermit. So taking some time to yourself to really do some introspection, possibly figure out why it is that you feel so kind of disconnected from your emotions, so apathetic at the moment. But let's get into the clarifications. Let's start off with the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Aquarius's energy in January? Okay. Alright. Okay, for the Six of Pentacles, you get to the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords. Okay. Feels like you put in a lot of work for a long time, had to overcome a lot of obstacles, a lot of hardships, and then all of a sudden it kind of seems like things started working out a little bit more financially for you, and then that was kind of like a shock almost, and then you kind of have this feeling like you can finally take a break, take a breather, take some time to yourself to really relax and not worry about finances as much. Or this could be you working so hard to attain that, and then kind of quickly deciding to step back from that. You know, putting so much work in towards a certain goal, and then kind of just maybe you were like on the verge of like a burnout, and you're like, I need to take a minute because I'm about to lose it right now. Which is interesting. But let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. As the Ace of Pentacles crossing Aquarius. For the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Justice card. Huh. Yeah, so it's like you came at something really hard, very direct, very aggressively. Some sort of maybe business opportunity, some sort of manifestation that you really wanted. And then, again, quickly disconnected from it emotionally, or like realized that this isn't making you happy. And feeling like you deserve better, almost. Like, it feels like you finally get the thing that you want, and then you're like, well, actually, I feel like I deserve more than that. And trying to be honest with yourself about if it is something that you need to walk away from, even though you did put so much time and energy into it. And when you do walk away from it, or as you're walking away from it, it seems like you are very adamant about that decision. Let's clarify that Eight of Cups, though, for your conscious energy. Like, maybe this is you, like, evaluating all of your opportunities that are available to you, and maybe the one that you were focused on, you're realizing is not as good as the others, and you deserve and you want more for yourself. But again, let's clarify that Eight of Cups. Alright, so Eight of Cups here for Aquarius. Okay, for the Eight of Cups, you get the Three of Wands, the Fool, the Wise Woman, which is the High Priestess in this deck. Yeah, so it seems like you are definitely walking away from something in search of something better. I feel like there's something better that you feel like you're on the brink of, a new beginning, and something that your intuition is guiding you towards, but guiding you towards something, but also guiding you away from something at the same time. Let's clarify the Emperor. It kind of feels like you're leaving a comfortable position for something a little bit more risky, but something that you feel resonates more with who you are. Let's clarify the Emperor for your unconscious energy. For the Emperor, you get the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like it's like cards are telling me the same thing. I feel like there's this structured, really need to stick to the rules kind of thing that you were spending a lot of time on that was taking up a lot of your energy, and kind of really just draining you. And you're coming to that realization that you don't want something that's so strict, so kind of makes you confined into a little box. You kind of want that freedom to be more creative, to kind of have more control over what it is that you're actually doing, instead of like maybe following the rules of what somebody else says that you have to do. Let's clarify the Three of Swords for your past. Why is the Three of Swords here for Aquarius? Okay. For the Three of Swords, you get to the Hermit, the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so in the past, after that hurt, that separation, whatever that was a really difficult time for you, you definitely did a lot of inner work. You retreated within, did a lot of introspection, really got in touch with your intuition. Maybe that's kind of what led you to this realization of finally realizing that you needed to move away from this situation that you're in now. You offered yourself a lot of empathy, a lot of compassion during that time. And ultimately, it just feels like you came to that realization that you deserve better, that you don't deserve to be in this position that you're in, to feel this hurt that you're in, but also accepting that hurt at the same time. Feels like you finally shedded some light on something that was really bothering you and kind of tended to that wound. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune for your future energy. Or maybe somebody kind of helped you heal from that, whatever that was. Maybe a Virgo. Alrighty, for the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Alrighty. Yeah, so being really curious about, feels like there's a change in energy of being like curious about everything again, kind of having this sense of awe and wonder about the world again. That's happening for you after coming out of this state of a little bit of apathy, being a little bit, not caring about things, and devoting a lot of time and energy into, investigating things, and maybe investigating, different financial opportunities, different business opportunities that can lead you to this King of Pentacles energy of, financial security, but also kind of just a well-rounded person of, being very wise and having a good balance between your head and your heart. Something that will not only financially fulfill you, but also mentally stimulate you and emotionally fulfill you at the same time. Let's clarify this Four of Cups for your attitude towards the situation. Interesting. Okay. For the Four of Cups, you get the Four of Wands, the Magician, the Two of Cups. Huh. Interesting. I feel like somebody is really trying to get you out of the state of apathy, the state of being dissatisfied. There's somebody in your life that really cares about you and they want to manifest like this happiness and fulfillment with you, this happy relationship with you. They really want to get you out of this rut that you seem to be in, and they recognize that. Maybe they feel like they're trying to like take you out to places, get you out of your comfort zone, maybe gather with friends and family, go to parties or events, and kind of get you feeling like yourself again, which is interesting. Or if somebody is showing up in your life really down, maybe you're trying to do that for them. Or you're recognizing that you are in this state and you're really, really trying to get out of it and be there for the person that you love and care about, whoever you're in a relationship with, it seems like. So it feels like you're trying to go out, you're going out with them, manifesting happiness, but at the same time, you're like still kind of in that state a little bit. Let's clarify the Hierophant for energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. Okay. For the Hierophant, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, I don't know if there's a sense of like self-deception here or being a little bit too idealistic about some sort of situation, thinking that maybe you're idealizing the thing that you're going for a little bit too much because you don't like the situation of what you are in now, and thinking that this thing that you are maybe planning on committing yourself to is going to be, 1,000 times better and make you change your entire life completely. When in reality, it's also you that has to do the work. It's not something else that's going to change your life and change your attitude. It's also something that you have to work on within as well. Kind of feels like you think your own emotions or feelings are out of your control. Let's clarify that Ten of Cups for your hopes and fears. For the Ten of Cups, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you really want to show up as kind of this protector, this really like masculine energy in this family dynamic that you have, this collaboration, whatever it is that you are in. You really want to be that person, that's your hope, that's your goal, that people can come to you for a sense of protection, for, advice, for things of that sort. But at the same time, you're also afraid that you won't be able to kind of step up to the plate and take on that role. There's also a strong fear of losing those people, of those people walking away from you in your life. Because I feel like you feel or you fear that you're not enough for that. It's interesting. Let's clarify the Hermit for the possible outcome. For the Hermit, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So, I feel like this is introspection, analyzing your thoughts, your emotions, and realizing what parts of yourself that you need to work on, what areas in life that you still have a lot to learn about. And also realizing that you're not in this alone, that your group, your community of people around you are also people that you have a lot to learn from, and vice versa, they also have a lot to learn from you as well. So it's like a equal give and take of energy that you have to be willing to accept and be willing to give. And it's a realization that you are a constant work in progress, that there will never be a completely perfect version of yourself. I feel like you're a little bit of a perfectionist and thinking that once you do this or once you do that, then everything will be great, then you'll be perfect, then everything will be fantastico. But it's a constant work in progress. You always have to be introspecting, analyzing your thoughts and emotions, and figuring out why it is that you're feeling this way, why it is that you're thinking that way, and things of that sort. And also, being curious about other people's thoughts and opinions and taking those into account as well. But let's get a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you. What do the Rooted Woman want Aquarius to know in January? Forest, finding the path. Read a little bit from here for you. If I can find it. There it is. Find it. The forests of northern European fairy tales are dark, dangerous places, abundant with disconcerting shadows and populated by tightly packed trees. They represent a world beyond the village, the community, and other world, steeped in myth and magic, which lies outside of normal human experience. Usually the dark wood is the home of witches and monsters, personifying all the fears of the collective unconscious. When you enter the forest, you're accepting the inevitability of transformation. Something is going to change, something may be lost, but something, if you embark on the journey with a true heart and a willingness to learn, will always be gained. This card invites you to trust in the bone-deep alchemy of metamorphosis and to take the plunge into the unknown. Even in the loneliest of forests, though, there are allies and helpers to be found if you're paying attention, but to be sure to look closely and don't jump to the obvious conclusions. A wolf isn't always going to eat you, and the old woman carrying her basket of berries isn't always a witch. Treasure the tiniest traces of light, because even in the darkest forest, there's hope to be found. Well, that is great. That is all I have for you for the month of January, Aquarius. I really hope this helped, and if it's your birthday in January, happy birthday. Have a great day.